Gary Watson is here. Gary brought us a Mustang. I'm glad I'm wearing my sunglasses. What is this thing?
We call this the Boy Racer Mustang, and the paint job is actually a product called Spectrachrome, and it's a hybrid between plating and painting. And so the easiest way to describe it is it's a real layer of silver sandwiched between two layers of automotive grade paint.
It should be legal. I mean, not at night.
It's really bright.
And not on cloudy days.
Yeah.
But when the sun is out, like there's been a time or two where I walked past the car and it hit me, and it was like, if I almost crashed and I was walking. But I don't
do that.
Yeah, it is. How many we're looking now at what I would call red copper or something like that, but I don't know how.
I call it black cherry.
Black cherry. How many colors does this come in? Can you do anything?
It's the rainbow and beyond. It's really limitless. I could make 60 different reds for you if you wanted me to.
Really?
It's basically like a chrome paint, but you guys can tint it to any color.
Correct.
Is this the one? I've seen a similar type of paint. Maybe this is the same thing, but the process of applying it is a little more complex. Like you have to spray it on, then you have to like hit it with water really quick.
Exactly.
Is it extremely expensive?
It depends on doing an entire car. Yes, is extremely expensive,
But it costs more or less than the Mustang.
about the same price.
So is it being used? Like I think I've seen this in like racing helmets and things like that that look really cool. Like guys, especially open cockpit stuff. Not so much in my Datsun vintage circuit.
Are you sure?
Not so much, but F1 guys,
absolutely
seeing it.
Same technology.
A lot of motorcycle guys.
And motorcycle guys. But I would imagine, in terms of racing technology, this can be applied to fiberglass, carbon fiber, aluminum, any material?
That's why I do the cars, to show how many different substrates you can do. So we've got polyurethane bumpers, carbon fiber hood, aluminum panels, steel panels. It really doesn't matter. If paint can stick to it, you can chrome it now.
What's the base color? Did you start with a silver or
This
something?
is a black car. It doesn't matter what the base, this car could be pink, and it's going to end up being chrome. The base coat color does not matter.
That does not matter. Can you start doing parts like rims and bumpers? I mean, obviously you've already done the bumpers, but integrated bumpers, but like an old school.
Yeah, does it flex at all?
Absolutely. Well, that's what's really cool about it is it is flexible. And say you got a pot metal part that's irreplaceable, it's not going to survive the chrome dipping process. This is perfect for it. You can media blast it, fill it with primer, Bondo, whatever you have to do to make it smooth and pristine again, and then perform this process on it, and it's not going to damage that part.
Wow. Gary, this is scary.
How do you care for it? You just wax it?
At this point, it's just like any other car, any other paint job. It is a candy paint job.
Yeah.
So they do fade over time, but that's not anything to do with the chrome. That's just candy paint jobs in general. They just, over time, they don't like the sun.
But you wax it and treat it like paint. You don't like shoot it with Windex or anything.
No, you can soapy water and a microfiber cloth.
This looks healthy. The Boss 302 with the Vortex style injection blower, and of course
it's got the NOS. Little NOS on there as well.
It's also methanol injected because the Coyote motor is 11.5 or 11 to 1 compression.
Yeah.
And then you add about 6 to 8 psi of Vortex boost. You need a little help as far as the
pre-detonation.
Exactly, the octane.
But you're also running an intercooler.
Yes.
How does in terms of the methanol injection? How big is that methanol tank?
I actually utilized the stock windshield washer bottle. And let me clear something up real fast.
That's pretty common.
You can bolt this Vortex kit on, and you don't need to run race gas or methanol. But we've done a lot of other modifications to this motor that instead of running race gas, we're going to run methanol to increase the octane of our pump gas.
The methanol injection acts as a liquid intercooler. It's essentially the same as what you're running in the front. Your air-to-air
It cools the charge, but it also raises the octane level of your pump gas. So that when that's working, it's actually turning your 91 octane into 116.
Wow.
It's a hell of a lot cheaper than
race fuel.
$19 a gallon.
And essentially it's windshield washer fluid that you're pumping into the motor.
They used to just have water injection back in the old days of turbocharging, and I guess
but that wouldn't really change the octane as much.
Just pre-detonation and cooling and that kind of stuff. So how much boost can you run on this now with the injection?
I'd say safely 8 to 10 psi. Right now we're about 6.
Well, you want to fire it up for us?
Absolutely.
We'll get a listen.
What exhaust are you guys running? It sounded a little bit like.
This is a BBR mid-pipe and Corsa stainless exhaust.
I was going to say Corsa. I don't want to say it and then be wrong.
Well, no, you're pretty good. There's that sound.
Yeah, it's definitely loud.
Well, between that and the paint job,
yeah,
the cops are bound to pull you over.
So you guys built the car and painted the car?
Yes, we. This is what we in the industry call a dollar car from Ford Motor Company, or a SEMA project vehicle.
Wow.
We're lucky.
Yeah, interior's pretty radical too.
You know, I've been doing these paint jobs for a number of years, so they're cool. But what I'm proud of on this car is this roll cage that we did.
I was just gonna say it's a great roll cage, really tight in there.
We've got a full interior with a full roll cage, and that took some time to figure out.
It looks somewhat modular.
It is modular. You can actually choose to remove the entire thing, including the dash. So,
and it's really tidy, as they would say. God, that is nice work. One of the most impressive parts about this car is the sills, for some reason, and the jambs inside of it. I don't know why, but seeing that color on the inside of a jamb of a Mustang is just unbelievable. This is, toss out a website if you have one, Gary.
Yeah, my website is creationsandchrome.com. It's kind of spelled funny. It's creations, the letter N, chrome.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see all the awesome chrome cars I've done for Ford and all kinds of strange items. We get all kinds of weird stuff. Comic book nerds bring us all our statues. We do movie props, all kinds of cool stuff. If you can paint it, you can chrome it.
Thanks, Gary. Appreciate
Thank you.
it. Oh, so until next time, this is Adam Carolla for Matt the Motorator, DeAndrea, saying, keep the air in the spare and the bag in the wheel.